Hello, YouTube family. This is Ravi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, we are back on the new video on integrations, and this video is gonna be interesting because this video is on ServiceNow virtual agent integrations with ChatGPT. So, I have already created one video on ServiceNow ChatGPT integration that was on the table level. This is on the chat level. I mean, on the virtual agent level. So we all know what do you mean by virtual agent. If you don't know, no problem. Basically, virtual agent is a live interface where you can connect with your customers, or you can say that customer can connect with the live agent. So if you have any issue, let's say you have issue with your incident, problem, change, whatever, a live agent will be available and that will solve your issue through their conversational interface. So basically, it provides you an assistance through conversational intelligence, conversational interface. So what we are going to do is we will connect ChatGPT with virtual agent so that if the virtual agent live agent is not available, even ChatGPT can help them to resolve their issue. Or if they ask some questions, some steps, ServiceNow, then ChatGPT will help them to answer those queries. So ChatGPT, we know that it's a language model, OpenAI model. If you ask any particular question, any proper question to ChatGPT, you will get an exact answer. As we know that every day AI is going to train themselves from the previous history. It's gather the requirement and it is training themselves. So it is a training model. Whatever the question you will ask, day by day, it will keep enhancing and it will give you the response in a human text. Correct? So we all know that. So if you have not checked my video on ChatGPT integrations, go back and check because we need some prerequisites to start with our ServiceNow virtual agent with ChatGPT. So let's get started. I'll go to my ServiceNow interface and I'll open the notepad. So what are the first thing which we require to do any kind of integrations? We need their endpoints. Basically what we need REST message knowledge. REST message knowledge. And how to create this? You can check my previous videos on integrations. You will know how to create the REST message. Second is you should know what is virtual agent and how to enable this virtual agent in your service portal. First. Second, how to bring that virtual agent window on your service portal and how to activate it. So activating and bringing that virtual agent on service portal. So let's get started with these two prerequisites. We'll go back and first of all, I will right click and do duplicate. I'll take you to my service portal first. So let me type here SP refer to service portal, the website of ServiceNow. And over here, you will notice I have a window chat. If I click on it, it will provide me a conversational interface where I can talk with the live agent. If I click on it, I have this option called live agent support. If I click on live agent, then it will show me some kind of a message saying that something is not present, whatever. Now, what is this message? This message is predefined in virtual agent. If any live agent is available, the live agent will be connected over here. As this is our personal ServiceNow instance, I don't have any live agent configured. So in this case, what I want is once I click on it, okay, if I click on it, here I want ChatGPT window. If I click on ChatGPT window, I will be talking to ChatGPT right away on this interface. First of all, how to enable this? So to enable this, you just go to the plugin store first. I am hoping this is pre-installed while it's having your ServiceNow. You can say this Utah release. I think during the upgrade, you might get it. If you are not having it, just go to the plugin store first. Or just type plugins and install the virtual agent from here. Now, what is plugin? We know that we have our app store, Google Store. What that store is doing? If we need any application to be installed in our phone, we use Google, Google Store or Play Store or App Store, and there we will install something. Correct. Similarly, here we need to install something that is related to the virtual agent. So to install it, let's go to the Google and just type virtual agent plugin service now, and you will get first document. And on this document, you will find out what need to be installed. So basically, you need two things. One is your virtual agent plugin, which is com.light chatbot. I'll copy this. I'll search it here, and you will notice it is installed in my system. Second, what you need is com.glide NLU topics. You have to create a topic to train it. So don't worry on this. In the upcoming days, I am going to create a video properly on virtual agent, how you can configure the virtual agent in ServiceNow. For this video, I am assuming you are already having a virtual agent installed. If not, go ahead and install it. Like this. It's already there. Copy this topics and put it over here. See, I am already having this in my system. So if these two things are already there, now I'll close this and go to the first option, which is REST message. So just type your REST message, and I am already having ChatGPT REST message because in my previous video of ChatGPT with normal table, I have already created this ChatGPT REST message. So you can go back and check that video, how to create this particular REST message, from where this endpoint is coming, and how to set the methods over here. So you will notice I am already having this method. So I will save the time and I will not again create this particular REST message. So I will give the link in the description. You can go and check from there how to create this particular REST message. Now I'm closing it. Second step is you have to go to conversational interface of virtual agent. Just type here. The conversational interface. Under that, you have a virtual agent. Under this virtual agent, we have a designer. So to achieve whatever I want, we have to create a design under the virtual agent. So if I click on the designer, we have this designer page. Okay. And this designer page is under the conversational builder. Okay. This is just a page name, not the table name. So if there is a table name, it will be something like .duo. But before that, there is a $sign. If you remember, if you have a $sign, it means that it is a page, not a table. Okay. Here we have to create certain things, which I will tell you. But before that, remember, you should activate the plugin. And I'm assuming you know how to create a REST message. Once you are done with these two, just come to this virtual agent designer. If your virtual agent is outdated, you will get this option over here to update it. In my case, mine is already updated. So I will just click on this option called create. Once I click on this option create, I will get an interface where it asks me what should be the name. I'll put here ChatGPT, or let's say chat. Naming convention is all up to you. ChatGPT, and you can put a description. So I'm not putting in description. I'm not touching anything because NLU model I will create in the next page. So once I click on create, now it is going to create, or it will give me an interface where I will have a diagram, start and end. And now here, all the logic we have to create. Every logic we have to create. We have to check what is the question we are going to ask, how the questions are being asked, how the answer is being set. We have to use this. So this start and end, between the start and end, if you will notice, there will be a plus sign. See, if I drag something, there's a plus sign. So what is this plus sign? We'll all see. First, we'll click on start and click on end. Between this, there's an arrow. This arrow is called connector. And these two are the activities, start activity and end activity of the flow. Correct? Now, here in the script, click on the plus sign and I will give a variable name. Let's say, what should I give the variable name? Let's say variable name GPT answer. Okay. And default value. So let me think. If I click on this virtual agent, if you notice, there will be a 3 dot coming down. So I am going to put a default value as dot dot dot. Okay. Click on save. So I saved this. Fine. Now I have to create first input. Input means, so if you open the ChatGPT interface, let's say I'm opening this is my input. Whatever I type here, this will be my input. Correct? This will be my input. Now how to create this input? So come back here. So text is nothing but called input in virtual agent. If I bring this text to the right and hold it back, now you will notice on the right hand side, we will get this option called node name, prompt, text, whatever. So I will give the node name as, let's say, question. Question, text, and prompt. In this prompt, we are gonna write a script. Okay. So if I click on this option, here is a sample script. Now you can pause this video and tell me where you have seen this option called execute. On which part of server-side script we have this word written called execute. I will pin your answer if you are able to give me the correct answer. Now this is a place where we will start writing certain kind of a script in ServiceNow virtual agent. What script I will write? Obviously, we have to tell my ServiceNow that get the answer with the ChatGPT. That is the REST message. So REST message I will not use here. I will write dot 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 is coming, correct? So I don't want dot dot dot. I want some prompt message to the user like this. Hello, welcome to ServiceNow. Or hi system admin, welcome to ServiceNow. You can talk with it. What is your problem? Something like that. I want a prompt over here. So how we can use this? So first of all, we have to define a variable in virtual agent, and virtual agent variable is defined by this one, guys. So you have to give VA refer to virtual agent, and then variable is defined as VARS. This is the format. Virtual agent variable, VA variable, and dot whatever the answer you have created. So you have created GPT answer, correct? What GPT answer? So I have to go and check the answer. So I will write like this: if VA, say VA dot, VA variable dot ChatGPT. So you can see the prompt is automatically coming up. ChatGPT answer double equal to what I have given. I have given, I think, dot dot dot, correct? Or symbol is given by, where is my pipe, to pipe, same thing, copy paste. Okay, or empty. Then what I have to do is I have to return hello plus, how to define a variable like this. So I will use VA input dot user dot name. So VA input is nothing but virtual agent input. So whoever log into my ServiceNow, so currently if you notice, my name is system admin. If I have logged into ServiceNow, how virtual agent will know? So you have to give the input. Like in server side, we used to write like this: gs.get user ID, correct? Or in client side, we used to use g_user.get full name. Similarly, we have to use username. So hello user system admin. I'll give one space here. Plus, um, I can give one space more. Exclamatory mark like this. I'm gonna ask something. Question. Okay. So it will return this. Else, return the URL, whatever the answer. So copy, paste, dot, GPT answers. Correct? I am saving it. So this part of code is done. This part of my code is done. Second part is I have to take a decision. So where decision box? I need to check. Text, image, script. Yeah, we have a decision box over here if you notice this one. Correct. Now I have to bring the decision. I have to put the decision over here. Inside the decision, remember, this is a decision box and I have to take the decision, what answer I want to get. So if you click on the decision, you will notice here the note is written as a decision. I will click on this plus sign and it has two options, always and by. Always and always. So I will click on this always and or let's say I will click on this always and we have this branch names as always. So instead of always, let me type but by, or let's say by. Okay, and what should be the condition? So you have to give the condition. So what is my condition? If the question is by or question is small by, then end the flow. Remember, I am ending the flow. And if it is not by, for example, if it is coming to this part, here I will call my REST message. And how to call REST message? Simple, you have a REST script. See, you can see here script action. And I guess there will be an option called REST. We don't have, so bring this REST, no problem. Over here. And here, if I click, I will put the name as REST. Okay. Click here. And here you will write a script. Now this part is important. Here we will call our REST message and here we will call our script. So how to call REST message in ServiceNow? If you have not checked that video, go back and check, guys. Please go back and check, because if you don't understand this, then there's waste of creating this video. So we know that there is an API called REST message v2. Correct? So we will call that API over here. And with the help of that API, we will be able to move further. So we can do like this variable r equal to new ServiceNow web service and then REST message v2. Now I have to give my REST message name and the method. So I'll go to the REST message. My REST message name is ChatGPT and the method name is ask ChatGPT. So guys, I have to do it till end. So I have already created, if you remember, I have created one UI action. Go to the UI action. And yeah, this was my answer called give me answer. If you remember. In this UI action, I have already created this script. If you have remember this, where we are going to the REST message, see, same thing. I will just copy this to save our time. So I'll copy this and put it over here. Second, same thing you have to copy. Let me go back and copy this. So from here to here, I'm going to copy. Same script. There's a catch. Guys, remember here I have used current.u underscore question. That was on the table level. I will not use this now. What I have to use the variable which I have defined. So VA input dot question. Remember this. My work is done. Rest is same and you will now use variable response equal to r.execute and so on and so forth. I'll copy again like this, execute, hit copy, paste it over here. Okay. And once we are done with this, we will check whether the status is 200 or not. Now we know that what is the use of 200, 400, 500. So you can go back and check my first video of integrations. What is 200 code, 300 code, 400 code, 500 code. So I'm going to check here is if the HTTP status code is 200 means it is success. Sorry, my bad. If HTTP status code double equal to 200, then go inside it and parse the response. How to parse the response? So we have this option called JSON dot parse, parse, parse. What we are parsing? Everything is under the response body. I am going to parse the response body and I will store in a variable called, let's say, data. Correct? Now we have to play with the data. So what we will do now? So VA variable dot GPT answer equal to, so see, what is this? This is nothing but whatever the answer we are getting from ChatGPT, we will store in a variable. Like if you go back to my UI action, what I'm doing over here, see current.u underscore script, or let's say current.u underscore answer. So this was on the table level. If you remember my table, which is ask any question, I open this table and if I click on new, you remember this was the name, right click, u underscore answer. Similarly, this is called current u underscore answer and I'm getting the value whatever was written. Correct? So I will use the same concept over here, guys. Same concept. So here I can write like this. See, whatever the data we are getting. Now data choice dot text. Simple. Guys, my highly recommendation is to go back and check the previous video. If you don't check the ChatGPT video, you might not understand this, and don't blame me that I am not able to understand. So the prerequisite is my first video of ServiceNow ChatGPT. Okay. I'm repeating again and again, go back and check the video. There should not be a dot. Just a second. Let me remove this. Yeah. Done. That's all. So what it will do? It will go to this answer, ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT. It will check the question, whatever we're asking, and it will do the certain activity which is getting performed over here. So let me little zoom out. And once it is done, I will it down. Let me get minus. Yes. Okay. So after that, I have to connect this back to the question. So let me click. It should give me the option to like this. Connect it back to the question. Yeah, like this. So it should connect it back to the question. Remember that. So I'll come back from starting. First of all, you should install the virtual agent plugin. After that, come to the conversational interface, go to the designer. Once you open the designer, under the designer, uh, create it. It will be something like this. Wait. Let me close. Yeah, something like this. Under this, you first have to create your variable over here, which will be get answer. Get answer, I think I have put get answer and default value dot. Once you've done this, you have to create a question from here. The question is here. If you notice text inside the question, what it is having a script chunking. If answer is dot or null, not null, empty, then return this, else return answer. And then it will check the decision. If somebody is writing by, then it will end, else it will go to the REST message. We will go to the ChatGPT. We will ask the question. And these are already defined in my previous video. You can go back and check. We will execute it and we will set the answer. That's all on the virtual agent side. Isn't it simple? If you know how to create a REST message, it's more than enough. We are done. You just save it like this. And click on publish. So once you click on publish, it will ask you that NLU model is not mapped. You can ignore it. Still, you can click on publish. Once you click on publish, this will be published and this will be active. Is active. And if you click on publish, we have already published it, so no problem. The topic will be coming up and you can click on publish to publish. You can test your model over here also. I'll go to the virtual agent. I'll refresh my ServiceNow page. And here I am going to test my virtual agent now. So we'll click on this. Now we'll click on show me everything and you will notice ChatGPT is coming up. Click on ChatGPT and 3 dot is coming. Now it is telling me, hello system admin, how when? Wanna ask you something? What is this? The same thing which we have given over there. If you notice question, hello system admin, wanna ask you something. Correct? Now here I am asking, hi ChatGPT, can you help me with your skills? Enter. So now this option will go to this text will go to the AI and AI will respond it back. Sure. What can I help you with? So what is ServiceNow? And it should give me an answer. Now you will notice there's some spaces coming up. You can trim this space by going to the virtual agent. In the REST message, you have the script section. You can use the option called trim. So you can use the trim option if you want, else leave it as it is. We'll go back and here we can ask, write me the script to add 2 numbers in ServiceNow. Okay, enter. Now it will give me the script option. So this is all we are doing on the virtual agent, if you notice. Let me zoom it. Correct, these all I am doing the virtual agent. Now we can ask, what is the table name of user in ServiceNow? So it should give me the table name of user. So okay, table of user. I'm so sorry. Make sure that you are asking the correct question. What is the table name of user in ServiceNow? sys_user. So you can notice we are talking to ChatGPT only through conversational interface of virtual agent. And this is how you will create a connection between ChatGPT and virtual agent through this flow, or you can say that virtual agent designer. So that's all on the today's part. If you have any question, post in the comment section. I'm going to answer you all the questions, and I will make sure that you understand every part of it. If you have any doubt, please ping me on the group, which I'm already having, and or in the comment section where you have any issues. So we'll meet in the next video where we'll see another type of integration, ServiceNow with Jira and ServiceNow with other tools. And in the middle of this week, upcoming week, the scripting series will continue. So stay tuned and we'll meet in the next video. Till then, thank you so much.